What's going on, y'all? What's going on? We in here, man, once again, talking about these Cowboys, man. It's always something, ain't it? But I guess we got some good news. But anywho, man, we're going to let y'all come up in here, man, so we could talk Cowboys, man. It's going to be, we like to tell the truth over here, man. We like to tell the truth over here. We like to tell it how we see it. No matter who may like it. Because the truth must be told at all times. But yeah, man, we up in here, man. First thing first, as you can see by the title. Low. Yeah, it's about that time. What's going on, Low? Yeah. Yeah, man. So news. Damn, hold up. I done messed around and hold up. I done messed around and gave y'all a false title. I'm over here tripping. Hold up, man. I done messed around and told you Stephon Gilmore done got extended when it was Malik. Hold up, man. Let me make sure, man. I'm out here false advertising, man. Hold up, man. Let me correct this real quick, man. Players mess up. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure, man. Let me get my numbers right because I believe it was 3 for 24, man. Let me get my numbers right. All right, yeah. All right. So it was a 3 for 24. Okay. All right. Yeah, man, I'm out here avatar. I'm great talking about. I don't know why I was thinking about Stephon Gilmore. Right. I'm like Stephon Gilmore, man. What you mean? Man, players mess up. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I think I was just trying to hurry up, man, and get on live, man. I think that's what it was, man. But yeah, man. Malik Hooker has signed an extension. And the cool thing about it is, Lope, man, that's in my notes, man. Nah, man. Malik Hooker has signed an extension for 3 years, $24 million. Now, for what he brings to the table, that is an excellent deal. Now, by looking at that deal, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was a little bit surprised because with the pay, and this started to get me to get to a whole different level of thinking real quick, man. So bear with me real quick. Hoodlum was happening. So one, I didn't expect the Malik Hooker to be signed because I thought that eventually that they would go young. But maybe as they do their due diligence, man, they're not really there's some good safeties, but they better not be that Earl Thomas type safety that Dan Quinn likes, man, that cleanup man, that eraser, man, that can go ahead, man, and make plays. If they trade Martin for a first-round pick, I would be if that man Martin gave us about another 3 to 5 more years in the league. I would. And it all depends, man. Like if they would give Martin for that first round pick, if they gave Martin up for a first round pick, it'll have to be like I would want a top 10 pick. I ain't gonna lie. I would want that team to fail and would want it to be a top 10 pick. I don't want to give Martin up for, the pick at the back end of the first round, though. And the cool thing about it is it's crazy that you bring that up because that was also in my thinking. So we paid Now look, I understand where Jerry coming from on this though. But then I look at it like, all right, man, you pay Malik Hooker, and Martin want to get paid as he wants to get a pay increase, and you gonna get that man some money before Zach Martin? Ooh, right. Shit, I'll take that. Houston gonna give us a top 5 for sure. Now look, the deal is good. And now so that also tells me Dan Quinn, man, Dan Quinn gonna be here for that tenure. Whether it be as a head coach, as a defensive coordinator, it's safe to say that man Dan Quinn is gonna be here. And then my thinking is, dang, we got some money tied up in these safeties now, man. Now look, man, I don't want to be this guy right now, but I gotta present it to you. I gotta present it to you like this. Now I rock with the safeties. I rock with Wilson, right? I rock with him. I rock with Hooker too. Trust and believe, man. He was one of the reasons why this defense dramatically improved even from the first year. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Both of them had some injury concerns. But you tied in but you look at it like this. You got 2 safeties that you done tied some money into. They here. Them your safeties for the next 2-3 years. They here. Right now, I'm pretty sure that 3rd year probably got some language in it, so most likely to probably be a 2-year deal. But 2 to 3 years, it's going to be the Wilson and Hooker show. So this is my thinking. Okay, Curse. Is this Curse? Ain't this Curse last year, if I'm not mistaken? Is Curse gone? Do they say, man, all right, we done put some money in the Hooker. We're gonna have to go cheap because y'all know, man. Even though Mike likes it too, Dan Quinn got on this train too of having another cover guy. Man, we got 3 safeties on the field now, and I'm pretty sure, man. Curse, man, for what he gonna bring to the table, I'm pretty sure Curse, man, he gonna want more money than what he got originally. If he was gonna go ahead and bring him back, now I don't think you want to be putting all that money into the safety group, even though I'm not mad at it. Then you look at it like this. Okay, so man, we see. So unfortunately, man, we looking at Kelvin Joseph getting cooked, man. I didn't had at it, man. When I done seen that man Tober cook that boy, man, like that. When I seen that boy Carver, man, line him up like a barber, he said, "Hey, no, look, you got to back up you right here, so I can cook you like this." When I seen that, I said, "Oh my God, oh my God." Is they gonna have to play this man as safety? Is they gonna have to play this man as safety? Is this the safety that we might? Is this the cheap safety that we might have to go with? Is this my Devin McCourty, man? Is this somebody that can go ahead, man, and give us some coverage ability / some box ability, or what we going on? Or is we gonna have to take an L on Kelvin Joseph? Is we gonna have to take an L on Rashawn Wright, man? Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Taking them in the same draft and none of them pan out to be productive players, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a little bit. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt, y'all. Is Jordan Lewis corner 4? I need Bland on the field. That's a good question. That's a good question. Because, that ties into some of that safety play too, man. Yeah, I mean, because there's some competition, man, regarding that 3rd spot, man, who they trust more. And Bland messed around and earned that trust because Bland showed up, man, in big-time situations. The Jordan Lewis injury allowed for Deron Bland to shine. man, if Bland makes around and takes that next step, being in his second year, man, I think, man, you're gonna have to put Lewis at that 4 or try to go ahead, man, and see one thing for sure though. I think, man, regarding our secondary, I think that we're gonna have a lot of multiples because I know that Jordan Lewis has a little bit. I wouldn't say I wouldn't place him there though, but as far as on the back end, he got a little bit of experience in doing that. But Jordan Lewis is on his way out. So you want to get the most out of him. I know Dan Quinn likes him a lot, so that's why he here. And we know that Kelvin Joseph and Sean Wright ain't showed us nothing for him to be cornerback number 4. So, hey, look, to answer your question, man, I might have to say for right now, yeah. I'm about to say yeah for right now. I'm about to say yeah. Because, look, I ain't going to lie. I need to see Jordan Lewis in some preseason, man. It's been a long time. Every time we look on the field, we forget about him. Sometimes I forget this man's still on the team. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah. Shoot, especially as a third or fourth, I for sure like J. Lou. I agree with you on that, Hula. Yeah, and the Hula, and that's why I say I'm not even mad at Jerry though. That's why I say I'm not even mad at Jerry for that Martin situation because, because he's still, if I'm not mistaken, still getting paid like a top 5 guard. So what you trying to do? Give me some number 1. See, look, if I pay Martin, I'm gonna for sure need 5 years out of you, man. I'm gonna need 5 more years out of you if I pay, because I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need the most out of that contract, man. I'm gonna need the most out of that. This is the cold thing, man. Because Nick, you gotta like you gotta pay Micah. You just paid Diggs. You gotta pay CD, and you about to be forking out and there's 2 people that you're gonna be forking out a whole lot of money to, and that's Tyler Smith and that's Michael Parsons. Now, we know that you see they talk about this money, y'all, about having this cap room, and man, they're gonna pay who they want to pay. Because they had to, just like Zeke, when they gave that fat contract to Zeke, man, and then you bring in Mike McCarthy. Now you knew that would have been a waste. That's a waste of contract, because you're not about to run that boy like that. Mike McCarthy ain't about to come up in here and run the ball. Kellen Moore ain't gonna run the ball. That's a Jason Garrett move. If Jason Garrett was here, you go ahead, man. As soon as I seen that, because y'all remember, man, I was like, man, you might want to think about shipping Zeke out, because it ain't that Zeke can't provide nothing to the table. It's just that the way Mike McCarthy like to run things, he doesn't fit into the equation. And lo and behold, he gave us something, but he never truly fit in the equation. So, but like I said, I can get with the Malik Hooker signing, right? Because of what he brings to the table. I can get with that. I honestly can get with that. He want to be here. He making that money. It's at an affordable contract. And I'm pretty sure, man, his play is going to go ahead and outlive that contract. So I'm not mad at that. That's why Jerry Jones was able to fork out that money. But then it's like, all right, Mark, man, I think what it's going to be is they might throw Martin like some little bonus money. Take out all them fines that he has accumulated for not being here. Give him some bonus money, and that's going to call it a quits, man. Corey! Oh, you going to Oxnard tomorrow? Tomorrow. Saturday? Saturday. Yeah. When do they when do they leave from Oxnard? Is it a little bit after the first preseason game? Oh, Teflon. What's happening, man? Yeah, that's what I want to know. When is they leaving from Oxnard, man? Y'all know when they leaving from Oxnard? Is it a little bit after the preseason game? Because I did wanted to go ahead, man, and try to make my way up there, man, and catch a little thing though. But my schedule been hectic though. But I for sure wanted to go up there and catch one a little after. And I'm gonna do my best, man, to try to go ahead and catch that. I wanted to go there earlier as soon as like the pass came on. But my schedule got so hectic, man. I for sure want to check it out though. But yeah, man. But Hooker and Wilson, man, them your two. Right? Now it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how these other safeties play out. What they gonna do with Israel? Is he gonna be that tweener that we talking about? Maybe with Kelvin Joseph. What they gonna do with Israel? Kirsch, man, is it it's gonna ride his contract and then send him on? How does Marquise Bill come into play? So all of these factors, man, is gonna come down to it though. In the draft, though, I still wouldn't be scared to take a safety, though. I'll tell you that right now. In that draft, I still wouldn't be scared to take a safety, though. But yeah, but that's just like, okay, that's what I say. Like, what is the plan for Israel? Because him coming in and stepping in like he did in the playoffs, man. You gotta give him some field time. Now, if Israel pan out the way that is gonna pan out, the way that we think he may, then that's gonna soften the blow of Kelvin Joseph or Nashawn Wright not panning out. But it's still gonna hurt because we invested heavily into DBs. In our reality, we should have never even had to go get a Gilmore because Kelvin Joseph should have been the one to step up on the other side of Diggs, who was, now it was a hit or miss to see if Nashawn Wright was going to make it, Didn't have too much investment in it, though. But that Kelvin Joseph, though, for you to go ahead and invest a second-round pick and for it to look like so far it's just not going to pan out unless you maybe go ahead, man, and try to give him a position change or try to do something because, look, man, I ain't going to lie, man. I've been seeing Nashawn get cooked. They say, of course I've been catching as much content as I could, though. But, man, every time I look up, Nashawn getting cooked, man. Now, he didn't have some good plays. He got that interception early in camp. But Nashawn been getting cooked. Kelvin Joseph, I mean, for others who've been there, they said that he ain't been looking too hot himself. And we see, man, he getting beat bad. CD cooked him one time for a TD at the corner of the end zone, from my memory. CD cooked him. Tolbert cooked him. Chef Boyardee cooked him. That man getting cooked, man. He getting cooked, man. I like the three-headed monster at safety this year. Yeah, I mean, for sure, our DBs, especially safeties, man, especially this year, man, yes. Yep, can't forget about Scott, Corey. Yep. Because Scott going to be in the fold. So I think, yeah. Because, Scott, they drafted Scott like, man, look, we didn't got a couple years out of these boys, man, Nashawn and Kelvin, and we just not confident enough to go ahead, man, and not draft nobody to have some insurance, man, the way that they've been playing. So, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see how all this play out because I believe that even with the drafting and the signings of everybody, I believe that Jordan Lewis still has to make his way on the field. But what does he make his way on the field as? Number 3 or number 4? As Loke was saying, man, that man might from what we done got, man, last year, man, from the ball hawking skills that we done got from Bland, I might have to. He 4 for me right now. Until otherwise, he 4 for me. That's all I'm gonna say. He 4 for me. KJ Barbie, man. Hey, Hoodlum, he might be a little bit worse than barbecue chicken, man. Hey, it might be a little worse. Man, I think barbecue, man, is an understatement from what I've been seeing up on here, man. A hype man. Man. And that'll be okay if he was, the cool thing about it, Teflon, that'll be cool if that man was a 5th round pick. You keep him. Like if he was like a good one or something. Or like that dude from the Pats that plays special teams. That'll be cool. But for my 2nd round pick for your ceiling, man, that's like a Bobby Carpenter disappointment right there. You damn near a 1st round pick. Damn near. And you done Bobby Carpenter us. You done ghosted us. That's tough. Yeah. He for sure, man. Yeah, he for sure close to getting that rap career that he been putting his time into, man, because right now football ain't working out, man. So he gonna have to, from here on out, especially preseason, next week, man, he gonna have to show something, man. There can't be not one game that he looks bad. Because if he looks bad, I don't think he gonna make it to the season, y'all. You got too many resources right now at that corner. You got at least 5 bodies. You got 4 for sure. You got you got more than that actually. Let me get my count right. You got Gilmore, you got Diggs, you got Bland, you got Lou, you got the rookie. They're not going to give up on him. They're not going to give up on him. And then you got a tweener in Israel, a tweener. Yeah, man. If Nashawn ain't looking like Richard Sherman, the way that they was trying to compare that man to at first, if he ain't looking like Richard Sherman, if Kelvin Joseph, man, ain't looking like Champ Bailey in preseason, it's over. It's over, man. They got too many bodies there. Too many bodies for, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's not too late for a position change. It's not too late. But if they was going to do that, they should have did that earlier in the offseason. So evidently they wanted to keep trying that man at corner. And it's just not panning out, y'all. It's just not panning out, man. Yeah, man. He get ready, man. He get ready to go play semi-pro, man. Hey, that man get ready to play some semi-pro, man. Oh, man. So I gotta go ahead. I gotta address this real quick, man, before I get into some of this meat and potatoes. Man, I gotta address this, man. Look, man. This Trayvon Diggs and Dak situation, right? I touched on it on the video, man, but I want to touch on it just a tad bit more. Now, y'all, we didn't have talks, man. We didn't have talks about Mr. Prescott and his. We didn't have talks that he didn't need, that he needed more fried chicken in his life. We had talks, right? We talked that, man, instead of getting the ambrosia salad, the fruit salad, he needed some potato salad and some cornbread. Now, we didn't have them talks, y'all. We didn't have plenty of them talks, y'all. I'm disappointed in Dak Prescott. I love the exchange. But that man Trayvon Diggs called you a nigga. That instead of throwing the football at his back, you should have threw the football in his face and got it started. I want to see some competitive. See, that's that. See, man, when you want to go ahead and bake your chicken on 350 degrees in the oven with not that much seasoning, that's what you get. I need it, man. Hey, look, y'all. I don't know about the competitiveness in our quarterback, man. I don't know, man. All that good boys, man. I don't want to see no good boy. They already expect you not to be no good boy. You're colored, man. Throw that football in his face. Grab a helmet. Do you know what the words mean? I know that shit. I know that it would never ever get to no Draymond Green and Poole situation. I understand that. And I wouldn't want that situation to get there. But the way that man did you like that, and for you to just throw the football behind all gentle, he threw it all gentle. Like he flicked it or something. Like off the fingers. Like he was snapping his fingers like he was Little John or something. Bro, if you don't dart that thing, man, like you ready to throw a touchdown, man, a CD land on his face mask. What's wrong with my quarterback, man? God, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I didn't get the reaction that I wanted to get. So it seems to me that he didn't take our advice, y'all. He didn't take our advice. He didn't take our, because you know they be watching. You know these players be watching. Dak Prescott did not take our advice, y'all. God, that bothered me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to say something in that video, but that bothered me, y'all. How you gonna go ahead and get into a fight in a parking lot? Now, I know you got dropped. But, man, you should have had some redemption with Trayvon Diggs, man. Come on, man. Now, I like that. Look, come on, man, because we got to talk football. If we're going to talk football, we got to talk football. I like Trayvon Diggs testing them like that. That tells me that Trayvon Diggs got another level than what we've seen. I love it. I love it. But it's the Dak Prescott, man. Come on, man. You disappointed me, man. You see, I think you done been around Ezekiel Elliott too long, man. You done messed around, man. You got cursed on your team. You see Mozzie Smith. You see the way he talking. Oh, boy, that's my guy, like you said. I like the man. Man, it's nothing. You can tell, boy, that, hey, without saying too much, you can just tell, man, what we can really expect for this boy in the future. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. The defense got what we looking for. Like Deion said, the offensive line got some good two-parent home offensive line. Yeah, that's what we want. Right? We got the stars, man. We got the flash. We got the dash at wide receiver. Right? We got the speed. But one thing we missing, though, I'm looking at Tom Brady, though. Alleged. You know what I mean? I see what Tom Brady doing. I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at Philly Rivers getting nasty on them. I'm looking at A-Rod. I'm looking at Joe Burrow come off the field talking about I'm him. But then we got Rain Dakota Prescott talking about, hi, guys. I'm Rain Dakota Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm here to win championships and be a leader of men. Oh, we don't want to hear it. Man, what an edge. Man, y'all see Romo, man, that messed around, man. See, Romo was a dog, man. I didn't have, man, that man. Hey, well, he had Carrie Underwood, Jessica Simpson, the Flash. Romo was son, man. Romo was out there talking, man. See, Romo had that little. See. Don't let that smile fool you, man. I just need that from Dak Prescott, man. Man, they should have just allowed Dak Prescott to be around me for like a month. Just let him be around me for like a month. And we wouldn't be having this, man. Just be around me for a month. I don't want nothing from him. I don't want nothing. I just want to go ahead and help him with this mindset, man, because I'll be on the phone. Man, if I'm Dak Prescott, man, Trayvon Diggs, I'm throwing at him every single time. I don't care if it's Tolbert over there. I don't care who is over there. The rookie, line up on him. We throwing at him, bop. We throwing at him, bop. We throwing at him. Okay. They like, man, why you keep, man, because shoot, man, I don't see no dog over here. Who y'all pay? Man, I'm talking that mess, man. Y'all out here giving free money. You should have gave that to me. You should have gave that to Zach Mark. Man, I'm throwing at him. And then I'm going to go ahead, man, and throw that football. Man, we ain't got no dog at quarterback, man. Bro, look. The next quarterback, the Dallas Cowboys that we get, don't get no good boy. I'm tired of that, man. Get somebody with an edge, man. And I know he's a likable guy, but that just disturbed me. Like, with the competitive nature. I done got into with plenty of my quarterbacks, man, growing up playing. We got into it. And I liked it and respected it for him. Look, y'all can say what y'all want. Hey, we gonna say what you want. Yeah, Diggs and them. Look. See, look. I done played. Diggs respect Dak Prescott as a quarterback and no, right? They respect him as a quarterback. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Diggs meant that. Trayvon Diggs meant that. I'm gonna just keep it right there. He meant that. He's supposed to get a different reaction. That's what he meant that, y'all. Y'all know it, and I know it. He meant that. Man, I guess we got the right kind of guy, huh? He the Jordan Poole. Robo play that hoop. Yeah. Come on. Right. Talking about what the potato said to the peel type of joke. Man, come on, bro. Bro, if you don't throw that football and get out my face, man. I mean, look, it's not a big concern, but it's a concern though. Now look, if he wasn't a talker and he got his get back in other ways, I'm cool with that too. You got them people that they go ahead and talk. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go at you. All right, I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna see what you really about. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna go ahead, man, and call this read option. I'm gonna truck you. Now, Dak was that type of dude. I ain't tripping. But I don't be getting no get back on the field. I don't get no get back with the words. He just gonna throw the see, because Dak had to think about it like, hold up. Let me throw the football at him. Just go ahead and toss it gently and politely. Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That bothered me just a little bit, man. That bothered me. I don't know if it was just the competitive spirit of me, but that lightweight bothered me, man. But hey, I guess we just got to accept the fact that he is who he is. Yes, we just got to accept that fact, man, because You know, hope. I'm just gonna sigh on that, man, and move on, man. I'm gonna just sigh on that and move on. But speaking, since we was talking about Zach Martin, now look, I've been seeing some of the guards, man, and the footage that I've been seeing getting cooked. And then I seen that they had to adjust to getting the ball out quick. Now I know with what we're doing now, the ball is going to be out quicker anyway. But if we can't have a guard to just at minimum just be okay, that's going to provide problems. If Zach Martin, say for instance, if he wasn't have to have Zach Martin, that'll be a problem. You know, I seen Ball there. I can't think of the other cats though. But either way, man, they was getting cooked in there. So that can provide a problem. Now you can hide that, right? Because remember, we had Connor Williams there, right? We remember we had that rotation of Connor Williams and McGovern. That was kind of a little bit, you know. So we can go about and hiding that. I know for especially with Terrence Steele coming back off injury, Terrence Steele don't want no guard who can't hold his own, man. Terrence Steele do not want no guard who can't hold his own. And if you want this season to be the way it should be, you're gonna need all your people. And that's including Mr. Zach Martin. Now, whatever resolution that they can come with, or he just bluffing and just gonna come back, whatever it, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need to, because as we said, man, in order for Dak Prescott to go ahead and be at his optimal, when, like I said, when we liked him the first year, he had an offensive line, he had a running game, and he had somebody to throw to. And with Zach Martin, he will have that plus more, plus a better version of that, and with a defense. So if we want the most out of Zach Prescott, Zach Martin gonna have to be here. He's gonna have to be here. It don't matter about, because they got the money. I'm quite certain, y'all, they got the money. I'm quite certain that no matter what paying these other three guys that got to get paid, as far as the wide receiver Micah and Tyler Smith, they got the money. They got the money. They're gonna have to figure something out, man. We definitely gonna be going cheaper though on that O-line though. I don't think Jerry want to go ahead, man, and I think he's trying to go. See, I think what's gonna make this work, because I like Let's Go. I like him. I seen a little bit of clumsiness on him a couple times on the second level though, but I like him though. If he could pan out and save some money for about a good 2 to 3 years, that'll be excellent. Because regardless if Dak is here for another 2-3 years, or you bring in a rookie, that offensive line gonna have to be right no matter what you bring in, no matter who you bring in. Around that offense is gonna have to be right, no matter who or what's around them. So either way, man, that's why you get somebody like Awesome. Maybe they like, man, Zach Martin, we ain't gonna pay you because eventually, man, we trying to get Awesome Richards to go ahead, man, and take your spot, so we can go ahead, man, and go cheaper there. Play your contract out, man, and then we'll go from there. Right? Because you grab that guard, because now Tyler Smith can give you either way, right? But right now he had guard, and that's where he's supposed to be. And if Let's Go pan out, he's gonna stay there. But if Let's Go don't pan out, you don't get nobody, Tyron Smith not here in the future, you're gonna have to put Tyler Smith at that tackle. And then you're gonna have to have Awesome at that left guard, and then you're gonna have to figure out who will be at your right guard. So I believe there's a couple of factors into this and what they believe. But a lot of this gonna have to extend with Awesome and with Let's Go. Hopefully that they can save some money with them too and get good production with them too. But if they can't, and then for some reason Zach Martin ain't here, his offensive line is just not, man, for the future, it ain't gonna look too hot. But you can go ahead, man, and play around with it though, and do it how you doing, because having a top offensive line doesn't mean you win championships. Everybody was out there talking about how good that offense and offensive line Philadelphia was, and they went on here, man, and choked that bowl up, man. So that doesn't equate to winning championships. So Jerry gonna have, we relying on this production. We relying on production, and we relying on the future. Like Jerry and them doing with them corners, man. They ain't gonna wait too long to see if they pan out. Right? They give them a couple years, man. After that, they're gonna have to make a move. And right now with Let's Go, he had an injury-riddled year, but this year he gonna have to make a move in preseason. He gonna have to show us like, oh man, that's our guy right there at left tackle, man. That's our guy for the future. And if you can't do that, then you know what I mean? I'm not saying that Let's Go have to show us everything right now because he's still developing and still need to get some time. But he gonna have to show you signs like, all right, I see it. I see it in him. I see it there. Just like everybody that was good, you seen it in them. Whether they was developed or not, you seen like, all right, man, he got that in him. He got that dog in him. Okay, man, he gonna be good. He got to clean that up. He gonna be that one. Well, Les gonna have to show us that, and even the rookie gonna have to show us that, man. So them is things, man, that we looking forward to in preseason. Oh, yeah, I seen that play. That boy did that boy. Hey, that boy Micah did that boy Tyrone. He did him wrong. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, look, man. I don't remember ever seeing nobody do Tyron like that. I don't remember ever. Now we didn't see him get beat a couple times though, but it wasn't on no man-to-man type stuff. Now that's some pretty impressive, man, by Michael Parsons, man. That's pretty impressive, man. Because Tyron a big, strong guy that still could play. And that man getting tossed around, man, like a rag doll, man. Man. To go ahead, man, and get on this defense, though, real quick, right? Look, man, I know some of y'all, man, want to give Neville Gallimore a shot. I just don't see it. He don't fit. And when I watched Training Camp Live, man, the other day, and I was just looking dead at that man. I watched it a couple times, and I looked dead at him. Bro, when I seen he got pancaked by the backup guard, I said, nah. You got all these big boys up in there. You got Mozzie improving in there. You got Bohannon out there making some plays. You got Hankins up in there. Osa, all of them was making plays inside. He's the odd man out, body type wise, and what he brings to the table wise. This is another Tristan Hill type of situation. We want big boys that's going to hold up and stuff that run. Neville Gallimore can't do that. Even when I see him try to go ahead, man, and attack them double teams, man, and get off them double teams, man, that ain't gonna work, man. That ain't how somebody, man, in this defense with the big boys we got, especially with Sharif Floyd telling us that, hey, we want something different from our D-line and how we attack the offensive lineman. He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. And that's disappointing, man, to allow somebody that's a seasoned vet, man, who in his grown man body right now at this point, for you to get pancaked like that, though. Now, I know stuff happens, though. But that happening from a backup guard, that shouldn't happen. If Zach Martin did that, see them like, okay, that's Zach Martin. But the way that boy got did, though, by that backup guard, I said, nah, man. I said, nah. That ain't gonna cut it with me, man. He got to go, man. Y'all know I ain't been rocking with Gallimore for a couple years, man. I've been said this man should be gone. It just doesn't fit. He's the odd man out, y'all. We got 4D tackles that's going to be here. Bohannon over Gallimore every day, any day. Not even that ain't even a question to me. And I hope that Bohannon does make the team because I haven't gave up on him because I think he can go ahead, man, and bring something to this team. But Gallimore, man, especially, man, when you trying to go ahead, man, and adjust to Simi Fehoko, who we going to talk about next, into the inside at 3 tech to get upfield. And then you got Goldston, man, who he could possibly be the odd man out too. He doesn't fit. There's no room for him. There's no room for him in here. There's no PT for him. You know, I say go ahead, man, and trade for him and, man, get some value somewhere else, man. Even though we really don't need too much, go ahead, man, and get some value for him. Get rid of him, man, because this ain't gonna work, man. I know other people may have hyped that man up, but I gave up on him, y'all. I'm done with him. I'm really done with him, y'all. I just don't see it. I just don't see how what he can do for this team. He didn't do nothing for us last year. He ain't did, to be honest with you, he ain't did nothing for us at all. You know, he needs to be in a Rod Marinelli scheme, somewhere he can just get upfield, man. That'll probably be the best thing for him. In a 4-3, and to go ahead and shoot gaps. But we ain't shooting gaps, y'all. We hold man up. We attacking double teams, man. We not allowing guards and centers and tackles, man, to go ahead and get to the second level, so we can allow these boys behind us to run. Gallimore can't do that. Gallimore don't have that in him to do that. It's not gonna work, y'all. It ain't gonna work. Yeah, Lo, he trash, man. I'm tired of him. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm just tired of him, man. I just can't get up on a. I just don't see it. I honestly just don't see it. I don't see what he can do other than just be that. But you can go ahead, man, and shoot. It's looking like, man, what we got going on. You know, you're gonna have to go long at you're gonna have to go long at some of these positions, man, because we got so much debt. Because we definitely not gonna get rid of Fehoko. That definitely ain't gonna happen. He gonna have to go. No room. He gonna have to go. And speaking of Fehoko, this preseason, I want to see a lot of him at DN. I just want him to show me. You know what I mean? I just want to see what it'll look like. You know what I mean? Because now I did see why they want to put him at D tackle, but for him to have it to be strong, and I believe that man could hold that edge for us, though, man. And he may not have the athleticism as a DeMarcus Lawrence, and Micah, and all them, like the other top defensive ends, but as a base end, and what I thought that Dorrance Armstrong could be for us, I believe that man can do that. I believe Fehoko can do that. Stopping the run is what what he can do. And y'all know, man, that man Tongan, so he got that swim move on him. The Tongans, man, or Samoan or whatever, Islander, they love that swim move, man. They love that swim move, man. He got that swim move, man. I just want to see him get a shot at end before I go ahead, man, and accept it, man, putting on weight to be a D tackle. That's all. That's all. And there's gonna be some things, man. Because Hankins ain't gonna be here, for 3 years, right? Bohannon could eventually be gone, right? You got Osa. I gotta have Osa here, y'all. I gotta have Osa here. Osa, and you got Mozzie Smith. And if that man Fehoko can go ahead and give you some burn to get upfield, man, and get some disruption as far as some pass rush wise in the inside, man, I love it. I love it. But yeah, I seen plays, man, where he'll bounce in the inside and the end. So go ahead, man. He gonna get work at all of them though. But starting off, I definitely want to go ahead and see him at end. And when he was at training camp live, I definitely seen that end in him. So it'd be interesting to see, you know what I mean? Because maybe he might be the tweener. Maybe he might end up being the tweener that I think they should hold on before committing to putting all that weight on that boy. Because maybe he might be the tweener that Tyron Crawford was, that they originally wanted what's his name, Ghostin to be. He might be that tweener that can play both. So I wouldn't go ahead, man, and all the way try to go ahead and just bulk him up to 3-something. Man, I'll go ahead and wait to see. Cause the boy's strong. Could he handle it? I believe so. You know, because that man put on like 60 pounds in a year. And for you to put on for that much weight, that's a lot of weight, y'all. That's a lot of weight to put on in a year. But for you to put on that and it didn't really affect you too much, and you was able to play ball, that means you could handle, you know, some more. But let's wait and see first, man. Let me see how you handle the edge in preseason. They'll be like, okay. If he like that athleticism ain't there for him to get up and make a difference in pass rush situations. If he can't hold the edge, man, athletically, then I'm like, all right, man, I see it. Then yeah, let's go ahead, man, and give him a red shirt year, bulk him up. You know what I mean? And let's try for next year, man, because I think he can go ahead, man, and get his defense some good snaps for the future. And I like the pick. I really do like the pick. You know what I mean? So preseason, I can't wait for preseason, y'all, because I have so many questions and so many things that I want to see from each position, you know, such as linebacker, right? I can't wait to see Overshown out there. They say Overshown and Clark is looking good in coverage. Now, I haven't seen too much of them in coverage, so I can't tell you. But I'm waiting to see. I need them for the first and foremost. Look here, Dallas Cowboys training camp live. One, I need to go ahead and see some real defense and offensive line one-on-ones. I need to see that, please. And I need to see them where they fill in the gap, man. I need to see some run periods, man, where it's some hitting going on, man. I need to see my linebackers. I just need to make sure. You know, I need some good film on Clark and Overshown. I just want to make sure that they collide in the way that they're supposed to collide right now, man. So I'd appreciate that, Dallas Cowboys, if y'all can give me that film sometime this week. You know what I mean? Who the wide receiver playing? Ooh. Yeah, I just heard, yeah. Just for Clark, I just heard that he's looking good in coverage, though. But, you know, I want to see the cleanup. I want to see the BG. I want to see the cleanup man. Now, it's not surprising that Clark is looking good in coverage. And it's not surprising that Overshown is definitely looking good in coverage, especially from his safety background. You know, that I think that is something that'll come. I think when it's all said and done, Overshown might end up being your best cover guy, to be honest with you. And that's not a knock on Leighton. That's because Leighton is a good cover guy. That's not a lock on Clark, but I think just with his background, him understanding what he's seeing even more, and him having the instincts, I think that'll go ahead, man, and propel him to be one of the better cover guys. Hey, I seen Dan Lyon. I seen, man, when was it, man? A couple weeks ago. They because you know I get clips from all over. I'll be looking all over. I seen Mozzie hit that thing, and he be popping that sled, y'all. He ain't lying on that. Cause that was man, I don't even know if I even said it on the live, man. But one thing that I did see from my interior defensive lines, man, I heard a little bit more thudding and they pop, man, when they do stuff like that. So yeah, they ain't lying, man. You know, I seen people was tripping on when Mozzie had got out the gap and Tyron did him dirty. I'm like, man, he a rookie and he's got to learn. He got to learn that, hey, some of the things that you did in college ain't gonna work right now. He's got to adjust, man, because the size is there, the want to is there, the power is there. You just got to go ahead and put it all together, man. Because when he put it all together, man, just got to get that man some time, man. He definitely gonna need these preseason reps. I can't wait to see him in the preseason, man. Right now, to give you my top three, I'll be honest with you. I want to see the rookie wide receiver from South Carolina because I'm liking him. I hope he make this team, y'all. I want to see Overshown and I want to see Mozzie Smith. Them the three that I want to see. off the rip. Now, there's other people that I want to see, but they're my top 3 that I want to see. I want to see how they get down. Oh, Deuce Vaughn. I ain't worried about Deuce Vaughn, Corey. Corey, hey, I'm already putting Deuce Vaughn on the team. I already put Deuce Vaughn on the team before he even put the pads on, before he even put a helmet on, because he's just that good to me. And man, I wish they would not have that man on this team this year. Boy, it'd be a problem. Because that man is one of your better running backs right now. The way he gets in and out, the way he's shifty, he's a playmaker right now. He just got to grow as a running back, just like everybody else got to do. He's got to grow as a running back, But even if he does see something wrong, he got the quickness to go ahead and make something out of nothing, though. And man, we ain't had a running back like this, boy. We ain't had a running back like that. I'm telling you, because like I said, man, like if that man was a couple inches taller and he had about a good 10 more pounds on him, 10, 15 more pounds on him, that's a first-round running back. That's the best running back for sure. They'd be like, better than the Texas running back? Absolutely. They're like, better than the Alabama running back? Absolutely. But, man, you can go back and look at that tape, man, against Alabama, him busting with that busting little 80-yard run. And it wasn't just that run. He looked good. He had to carry the load for that weak Kansas State team, man. In the big moments, he showed up. When they threw him the ball, he's a playmaker. He was a walking playmaker. And I believe that will translate to us. I'm glad that they got up, and I'm glad that they understood that, hey, man, no matter the size, that's a football player. I'm glad that the scouting department picked that up. Now, I don't know if part of it was because his pops was up in there, though, but even if it was, it don't matter because that's the right pick at running back. That's the type of running back that this team needs and needed, even with TP. I'll be honest with you. There's another dynamic that he got, to me, that TP don't even bring. Y'all gonna see. Now, TP, the burner, you get him out the backfield. Yeah, TP that guy, though. But, man, when you bursting, when he dancing, man, he making them. Look, TP, he cool, but TP don't bring that. TP don't bring that shiftiness like Deuce Vaughn do. TP fast and things, man. He'll hit that 0 to 100. Yeah, he go ahead and bust a little move on you here and there, certainly. But that shiftiness that Deuce Vaughn got, he ain't got that. He ain't got that. Not like Deuce Vaughn. No running back on this team got that like him. Not saying that they don't got it, but they don't got it like him. You know what I mean? For in the way he can just stop on a dime and just make you miss. They ain't got that like him. That's a special running back that eventually you just gonna have to get that man the ball. If you ever, let's hope not, had to deal with any injuries for a significant amount of time, missing playmaking would not be. You would not miss it with that boy. I'm telling you that right now. You would not miss it. I haven't really spoke highly. I haven't really spoken highly on a prospect like that because that man's a baller, man. Straight up. That man is a baller. Mm-hmm. Yep. They for sure wasted. So Pollard should be fresh, but they did waste it. They did waste him. Absolutely. They did waste a couple years of Pollard. Absolutely. Because we've been talking like they should have been using that man like Debo. We've been saying that we didn't have a Debo this whole time, and they failed to use that man like him. Tell TP can line up wide. You know what I mean? We should have been using that man like Debo, to be honest with you. Last year, we had weapons like that. They chose not to use him like that. That's their bad. That's Mike McCarthy's fault. I don't care. I don't care if Kellen Moore. Man, you stand up, bro. Why are you not using him like this? You see the way that the Niners is using it? Why are you not losing him like that when he can do things and probably better than what Debo doing? What are you doing? So how is this man a genius? But that man couldn't even he had a weapon that he couldn't even use to the max. No wonder Eckler like, man, you need to pay me because, man, no wonder Eckler, as soon as he got there, was trying to dip because he's seen it. He's seen the writing on the wall. That man seen the writing on the wall. But with Tolbert looking back, Tolbert got to show me in the preseason, y'all. So I'm not gonna put it on him. And the rookie wide receiver got to show me too, though. But it's looking like the wide receiver for Hoku look like he might be the odd man out though on this one. It look like it's gonna be because look, we're gonna go long at wide receiver for sure. We're gonna go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go 6, y'all. I'm kind of. We're gonna go 6. It's probably gonna be Tolbert and Turpin gonna make it, and rookie wide receiver right now. Them the ones that's gonna make it to me. And Brooks, man, he's looking like in them short areas, in that red zone. He's looking like he can give me something, especially with the attention being on your top 3 wide receivers. And somebody like, see, I'm gonna tell y'all like this though, right? Let's be candid. If Tolbert can't eat with this wide receiving core, he don't deserve to make it throughout the season. Tolbert is gonna have the last of the league. Man might have a safety on him. If Tolbert cannot eat with the attention being on CD, Gallup, and Cooks, if he can't eat in them 4 wide receivers, and sometimes, because Mike gonna go 5 wide. Mike gonna go 5 wide. If Tolbert can't eat, he gotta go. He a liability. Mr. Eastside Hero. Man. Hey, did we play the Texans this year? Because I sure would love that. so you can see what them Cowboys like, man. Man. But I also been seeing and I also been seeing people talk about that run game, especially they couldn't get especially they was trying to struggle in the inside run period, and people was concerned like no, the defense just got the better of them that day, and the defense is improved inside. So we should want them not being able to run on them boys like that. However, this goes to my point here, though. You're going to be throwing it to open up the run this year. You're going to be throwing it. There ain't no we're going to run and hope and then throw. No. In order for us to be effective this year, running that rock, it's going to be in the air. It's going to be the air this one. Do we honestly think that Mike McCarthy, with your 2 tight ends that you got, 3 tight ends, right? And your 3 wide receivers and your speed at running back, you think that man Mike McCarthy gonna mess around, man, and want to be a run first team? Absolutely not. I love running the ball. But if I had weapons like Dak Prescott, I ain't running that ball. I ain't running first. We're going to run at the end of the game. See, Mike McCarthy want to run to end the game. He want to run in certain situations. Right? He going to run if he got to, or this game might cause for us to run a little bit more. Right? That's how Mike McCarthy is, man. But as far as the identity and how, we wanted a ratio of being more run to pass, we should. If we expect that, our hopes is going to be up. We throwing that rock. To be honest with you, shoot. At minimum, the ratio going to be 60-40. throwing. At minimum, it's going to be 60-40. Wouldn't be surprised if it was 65-35, y'all. I ain't going to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Dak Prescott, he going to throw the ball 35 to 40 times. He going to throw the ball 35 to 40 times, y'all. Indeed, he is. He going to throw it 35 to 40 times. And he going to be in a position where, see, part of the problem was him throwing it 40 times to wide receivers like Noah Brown. We had to bring T.Y. in, right? Dalton Schultz was hurt a little bit, right? We had ZTP. We wasn't using the weapons right. So, you know, that was part of the reason, right? Just who he had to throw to and the circumstances that we did it in, right? Because there were certain times, man, where we should have ran the ball, that we threw the ball, and vice versa. But this year, with all these weapons, we throwing that rock, y'all. We throwing that rock. You don't want to see D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico, hey, that boy D'Amico just happy he got a job. Y'all done signed D'Amico for 20 years, man, because that's how long it's gonna take for y'all to go ahead and get back to winning. Andre Johnson over there rolling over in his grave right now, man. J.J. Watt rolling over in his grave right now, man. Because y'all know it's going to take that long. That's why y'all signed him that fat contract, man. You know that. You know that. He's sorry. Come on, man. You know ain't nobody want to take that job, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know that job, that's the job that people don't want to take, man. That's the minimum wage, man, that people don't want. They want more than minimum wage. So they're like, man, we don't want that job. That's why they got a high turnover rate. But they said, hey, D'Amico goofy self, hey, I'll take it. I'll volunteer. No, good one, y'all ain't gonna win, man. Come on, man. I heard them Texans respect him, though. I heard the Texans respect him, though. What you heard about that? I heard the Texans respect him, though. But yeah, man. We got a lot going on, y'all. We got a lot going on. I seen Leighton come up gimpy though, but he stayed in though. But I'm like, oh man, because you know it's kind of like though, which is unsaid, y'all, and it's unsaid too. They're relying a lot on Leighton this year because if Damone Clark, see, and there's another body that we hoping, Mr. Jabril Cox. It's his time. He got to show up, y'all. He got to play ball this year, man. Because it ain't gonna look good for him if he don't show up this year. He got to stand out in preseason, y'all. We gotta be honest there too. Now they didn't hit on these two linebackers, man, in back-to-back years, man, with Overshawn. I'm not worried that Overshawn ain't gonna be no bust, right? Damone Clark, man, to get him at that price that we got him in the draft, and he gonna end up being a starter. I like that, and I think he should start. Y'all right. I think he should start over next to Leighton. I mean, and I think he should actually be the Mike. Teed up. What's going on? They get Dalton Schultz. Hey, man, hey, what? Dalton Schultz, they number one wide receiver, man. Hey, Dalton Schultz, y'all number one wide receiver, man. Hey, good luck with that blocking he ready to give y'all, man. Hey, Dalton Schultz is an excellent blocker. East side. He's an excellent blocker, man. That's one thing I'm gonna miss about him in Dallas. I'm gonna miss, the way he go ahead and holds them edges, yo. I'm gonna miss Dalton Schultz on that one, man. Hey. Oh man. And they think they got a top 3 tight end up over there, don't they? They say, man, we got that man from the Cowboys, man. Y'all know he gonna go ahead, man. They think like, man, it's gonna be like a Mark Taylor's business situation, man. They say, man, he ain't do nothing with them. But wait till he get up over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gone. That man said Tank Dell. That man said that 5'3" wide receiver gonna go. Man, I don't know what you're gonna do too much with that 5'3" wide receiver, man. Good luck with that one. Oh yeah, they did get Noah Brown, man. Eastside, man. We gonna have to talk. Y'all done messed around and got these Cowboy wide receivers, man. These Cowboy weapons, man. Man, and y'all, come on, man. You got Schultz, you got Tank Dell, and Noah Brown. Noah Brown about to be like your number 2 wide receiver. And then you got John Mechie. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know that wide receiver core ain't about to do nothing. You know that receiver core ain't about to do nothing, man. Come on, man. Come on. So you telling me, man, Mechie gonna come on, man. Mechie a 2 at best. At best. Come on, Eastside. Right. Y'all gonna be running the ball. Y'all gonna, man, they gonna mess around and have Noah Brown at tight end, man. They gonna have that man at tight end. They gonna be like, man, he gonna give you like 2 games. They gonna be like, see, man, man, he come up over here, man, and we getting the most out of him. Then he all of a sudden he gonna fizzle out. Y'all know how that's gonna go. You know, everybody got a future. That don't mean it's bright. Everybody got a future, T. They got a future. A future. But that don't mean it's bright. Ain't that right, Eastside? But man, what's that cat name, man? I can't think of the dude name, man, but Mississippi State linebacker. That come up and that was hitting, man. I can't think of his name though. But we ain't gonna see them really thump to probably preseason though. But like I said, I really want to see because we got a lot of pressure is not only on Leighton Vander Esch, but a lot of pressure is on Clark. Because I don't think they they could go ahead, man. Overshawn gonna be like, because you know, Overshawn is one play away from it just being Clark and him. You know, I would love for Cox to go ahead and show us something, but he gotta do it now. Like as I was stating earlier, he gotta do it now. If he don't do it now, like I said, he gone. And we need what? We need 4. You need 4. You definitely need 4. You definitely need 4. You got 3 right now. So it's gonna have to be Cox or what's his name? Damn, I can't think of the name, but the Mississippi backer though. Or him or I can't think of the other one though. But we definitely need 4, especially with Leighton, man. Especially with what he has dealt with over the past and these missed games, even when he had a good season. You can't just rely on just it being a backup of Clark. Well, not even a backup. You just can't rely on just Overshawn being the only one and you don't make no move anywhere else. You gotta have 4. You gotta have 4 solid ones, man, that can come on here and do multiple things and that can go ahead and fill in when they gotta fill in. You know. Now I know they're gonna be like, do we really need? Like, what do we count Micah as? I don't know what we count Micah as. You know what I mean? Because we know he gonna play both. We know he gonna play linebacker in, but we know that the majority of the time Micah gonna be coming forward, man. I'm pretty sure Micah gonna be playing. Man, Micah gonna be playing in probably like 85% of the time, man. You know what I mean? That's why I was talking about Fehoko, man. Like, you know, that's why I'm thinking that definitely Gallimore is out. He ain't making the team. Fehoko, him being that tweener, right? Say for instance, you got, you know what I mean? Because now we're thinking about DeMarcus Lawrence. You got to think about the future with him, right? Because it's gonna come a time where he gone, and you're gonna have Marker coming in though. But it might be a time where you might need Mike at linebacker. Then who your ends, right? So you gotta take, because Armstrong, man, this is last year. If he make it the whole year, this is last year. But you gotta have them ends for the future though. You got Sam. Sam gonna be one, but Sam is just one though. And Micah, you just can't have him too. You gotta have a couple more. Gotta have a couple more. Like I said, whether that's for Hoku playing the base end, playing the base end, and then one more, whoever that may be. You got Fowler, but Fowler he's just a I got you for a year type of guy. I got you for a year guy. I don't count Fowler as the future. You know, I just count him for a right now type of guy. Until they get tired of him, until he don't go here, man, and give them what they want. They're going to give him a year here, a year there. They're going to keep starting for a year. And Fowler going to take it, though, because Fowler in a good situation that he can go ahead, man, and play and produce and be comfortable and win. So Fowler cool with just taking his year here, year there, year here, year there. But you don't count somebody that keep coming back on a year deal as the future. The only one that you can count as the future, really, is Sam Williams and most likely Fehoko. But like I said, they talk about Fehoko going inside. So it's looking like we're gonna go ahead and have to address defensive end next year, or next draft. Yeah, he was an undrafted free agent. I can't think of his name, but I had watched him. He when I was doing my little undrafted free agent. I can't think of his name though. But Mississippi State. Damn, let me see something. Let me see if I can look him up real quick. Let me see. Cowboys undrafted free agent. Because he was thumping. Let me see. Cowboys undrafted free agent. Damn, they gave me the wrong year. Hold on, let me put 2023. Yeah, you're talking about some Larry Allen, man. Undrafted. There you go, 2023. All right, his name is it's not Tyrus Wheat. Not Isaiah Land. Is it Miles? But yeah, it was him. They didn't put him to end though, y'all. Damn. They didn't put him to end. Because he was playing linebacker at State. And to me, if they was gonna keep him at linebacker, he definitely gonna have to play that box. But they didn't put that man in. They said he in now. But he played backer at Tyrus Wheat, but he played backer though. He was playing some backer though. Yeah, it was Tyrus Wheat. But I guess they put him in. And I know you got Isaiah Lando, but he developmental though. He got that Nashawn body right now. You're gonna have to put some weight on him. before you can even think about getting something from him. Yeah, it was Tyrus Sweet though. There we go. There we go. How could I forget? Good one, Hoodlum. How can I forget about Devin Harper? Yeah, but he got to compete at that 4 though. He got to. It's him. It's him and Cox competing for 4. And it's some well, nah. Well, let's be honest with you. It's him and Cox. It's him and Cox. It'll be nice though if we can get something from Devin Harper though. But as I stated though, with Devin Harper last year, I think Devin Harper coming in as that third guy, third-ish type of guy, that's more for him. Because let's be honest with you, your 2 linebackers of the future is Overshown and Clark. They didn't draft that boy to go ahead, man, and be a backup. So they got Leighton here. Leighton is to go ahead and help these boys in that film room and help them see things. But we're going to be honest with you. Overshown and Clark, them the 2 guys. That's the future. Or at least that's what they banking on the future to be. Cox, Harper, and anybody else, they're going to play it out. But them the guys right there, man. Them the guys right there. Nah. We ain't going to beat up for Hoku. Nah. Nah. He ain't going to beat out for Hoku. For Hoku got that. I'm sure of it. But I believe this preseason though is going to answer what they do to him in totality though. Is they going to make him a full-time DN that can rush inside like a Crawford, or is they going to go ahead, man, and just de-tackle this, and that's just what it is. And we're going to tell, and this is how we're going to tell though, by how he handles space. If he can't handle space, if we see something where he can't really handle space as well, he's going to de-tackle full time. So we can count on them trying to bulk him up and give him a shot there. But if he shows that he can handle some space, that might be a base defensive end that can rush inside, man, at times. So that way, say for instance, you can go ahead and the NASCAR package that Dan Quinn like to run, you got 3 DNs rushing. You got Fajoku, you got Sam, and then you got Micah. And that's just talking for the future, though. I'm talking for the future when I say that, not this year. But that's like your future look. Because we know Sam gonna be here. Sam already showed it. Sam already showed he can get down. So if Sam didn't come and make no plays, then Sam on some Kelvin Joseph hype. If he don't go ahead and build off of that year he had last year, Sam want to be a rapper too and play in the XFL. So right. Yeah, he'll up that. Yeah, I think the law replacement is probably gonna be Sam Williams though. But we got a whole bunch of DNs on 1 years though. Armstrong, Fowler, right? Golston, I don't think he really gonna be the future. And we trying to see what Fajoku gonna do. So right now, what we got is Sam, Micah Tweener type of dude, right? So I think they're gonna have to address defensive end though coming up though. But we're gonna see how it play out though, because you just never know who might come into the fold. You know what I mean? How things might go. But I mean, they may not say it though. But man, Michael Parsons is a DN. If they ain't about the 50-50 this man, they ain't about the 60-40 this man. At minimum, and I think it's gonna be more, Micah gonna rush the edge 80% of the time. He's coming hard 80% of the time. And that's minimum. And it's probably most likely more. So they might as well just go ahead and just change this man position. They might as well go ahead, man, and embrace the, him bulking up. Because he ain't got to – see, one thing about him is he ain't got to have no typical weight for his position because the man is strong, is fast, at where he's at right now. He just needed to have that see because he got to grow in his grown man body as well. He ain't all the way there yet because he still got some growing to do. So he's gonna get bigger. He got about at least 4 more years to get bigger. So we ain't even see yet. And he already 250 something, right? That's cool because at the end of the day, right? His thing is just okay. So if you're gonna be here, set the edge. That was my beef with Micah. You know, him using his athleticism, thinking that it's gonna go here, man. He make his job harder by sometimes coming inside, then want to chase it back outside. When all you had to do was just keep outside container, just get off the block and make the play anyway. To go ahead and save your energy and save your body. You know, so my thing is him would just be more technically sound and just learn and just get you a rushing plan. That's my thing with him. But it's looking like he done messed around and at least address one of that. But we're gonna see how he addressed setting the edge as a defensive end this year. Matter of fact, we're gonna see it in preseason. If they play, I don't know if they'll play him though. To be honest with you, there's no need to play him. I wouldn't play him. But you know, he gonna try to get his way on the field. So if anything, a series and get him up out of here because that man don't need no reps, man. Come on, let's be honest with you. That man don't need no reps. That man don't need no reps. Right. Yeah, we was saying the same thing. We seen that what he did to Tyron, man. What he did to Tyron, man, hey, you'll be, even though he could play it, you'll be wasting his talents to put him at linebacker. You'll be wasting his talents trying to get him to read and react and be in coverage. You'll be wasting that man's talent. Now, he can do it, and there's be ways where you probably should do it. But, man, you got to play that man at end, man. That's just what it is, y'all. Like, you got to play that man at end. There ain't no other way on why I would want him to play him at linebacker other than because he can do it. We know he can do it. And he gonna play it, and there gonna be times where, hey, Micah, we getting good rush by these other boys, man. They rushing good, but man, we need you to go ahead, man, and cover this, man. We need your athlete. He gonna do it. So, I guess before they label that man any position, that's why he's like a hybrid type of dude. But we all know that. See, Micah, it'll be crazy for Micah in the 3-4 of the possibilities that you could do. That's why I had made that video that one time. Is it possibility that we're going to see some 3-4? Because having Micah in the 3-4, that's something interesting. And him picking up running backs at times, right? You know, but we know that Micah need to go forward. Even though he can go backwards, fine. He need to go forward. I mean, yeah, my evaluation was tad off. I said, Micah, what I say? I said, Micah need to be clean. And that's still kind of true. But I said, Micah, if Micah going to play backer, Micah need to be clean. But I said, as a running hit dude, I said, he can't stop him. But I said, man, you get him fight through that trash, he going to struggle a little bit. I didn't think he was going to come in and play some DN like this. Now, I knew he was going to be an effective blitzer, but I didn't think about all this, though. So I ain't going to lie, yeah. Me and you both, we didn't get this. I don't think none of us seen this. I don't think none of us seen this. You know what I mean? And I know that the COVID year kind of, you know, but ain't none of us seen this. I ain't going to lie. I ain't see it. So I'm with you on that. Yeah, they're going to, yeah. Because Teflon, if they don't, that's gonna hurt bad. That's gonna hurt bad. That's gonna hurt with the flexibility. That's gonna hurt with our flexibility. See, right now, we can come at you in so many ways, right? You know, we can come at you with a law, whether they're coming inside or out. I hope Law put some of that weight back on. All that what he was trying to do. Nah, man, you gotta put some of that weight back on. Nah, man. And then he mad because he 99. That's cool. Shoot. Because you want to go ahead, man, and float like a butterfly and try to sting like a bee. But but yeah, man, having Micah, I mean not Micah, but yeah, Micah, Fowler, Lawrence, and Sam. That's a pass rushing uh, group, man. That hey, man, there's no way that the quarterback shouldn't feel pressure every play that he dropped back. It's like that, yo. And the reason why I say that because of the additions that you have made in the interior D tackle, and because Osa had another year to go ahead and be in the weight room, man, and get under there because he gonna push the pocket more. Uh, he gonna see that's what we want though. We don't care for Osa to get no sacks. We don't care for Mozzie Smith to get no sacks. Hankins to get no sack. Mohana. We just want we just want y'all to push that pocket. We just want that, when we go against a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, that we don't want him to step up. We don't want him to have nowhere to go. Because I promise y'all, if they push that pocket effectively the whole year, I will put that Micah can get that 20 this year. Micah can get 20 if Mozzie and them pushing that pocket. He can get that 20 easy. Easy. He gonna break Ware and them easy. But you gotta see Ware had a Jay Ratliff though. That hey, he wasn't gonna really push nothing though, but he was gonna mess around, man, and he was gonna get to that quarterback. So it ain't like Ware ain't had no help. Ware had a Hatcher who had a couple years, man. Ware had Anthony Spencer to sometimes give him about good 5-6 sacks. Right? So Ware has some help at times. Right? Even with what? Stephen Bowen. But when we get to talk about Igor and Shansky, but and that's what Micah need though. You see, Micah didn't need another defensive end. Micah needed that boy in the middle. You see, this is a two-part fix. This is to help fix the run defense and to improve the pass rusher to make your defense. See, your defensive ends. That's why I say keep all four of them: Bohanna, Osa, Hankins, Mozzie. Because them the boys is just gonna go ahead, man, and bring more sacks to the equation. Then the boys that's gonna, man, in the interior, that's gonna keep everybody fresh and to keep the linebackers fresh and just have a constant rotation of them boys up inside. Because we know Hankins can't play no 50. Right now, we don't want Mozzie to play 50 right now, but eventually it could get to that point. Your main boy who gonna be your main out of that rotation, who gonna play the most is Osa. Because Osa could play every single down if he had to. But we want to keep them boys fresh. And keeping them fresh to go ahead, man, and keep Leighton from having to fight over the trash, to keep Clark over Sean and whoever's at that fourth linebacker from fighting over the trash. Because Cox is a running hit linebacker too. So if Cox was to somehow make this team, Cox can't be fighting. Cox is a will linebacker. He was supposed to be what Devondre Campbell is, but for some reason it hasn't came into fruition, at least just yet. I ain't gonna give up on him. I'm gonna give him this year. I'm gonna give him one more little something, but I gotta see something though. So we got two-part fixes into the equation right now. Like I said, man, even though Mozzie say that even though we seen the film, we seen that Mozzie can get down. We seen that he had ability the athleticism to get the edge. But unfortunately, Mozzie, even though you want to go ahead, man, and show what you can do in the pass rusher, no, we need you to go ahead, man, and push that center in the backfield. We need you to take on them double teams and don't get pushed. We need you when it's third and long to not have that gap from you in the quarterback. We need you to go ahead and close that gap. So when Micah, Lawrence, Fowler, Sam Williams, and anybody else bend that edge, quarterback at the same level. We don't need him stepping up. We need him at the same level. That's strip sacks all day right there, y'all. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Man, I'm rooting for Quentin, man, to make this team. I hope he makes this team. I hope he makes the team. I'm rooting for him. Yep, Marcus Spears too. Yep, correct. Yeah. We got so much beef inside though. How long, y'all, we been waiting? Yo, how long we been waiting, man, to sit over there and say, man, we got beef inside? How long we been waiting to go ahead and get some real D tackles like Mozzie Smith and Hankins? We've been waiting on that for us quite some time. They started off with Bohannon. Then they went on here to get Hankins. And then they went to go get Mozzie. Got their back-to-back years. Not them 295 pounds, 300 deep tackles that want to get upfield and look cute all the time. No, we got them real ugly, fat cheek boys, man, that eat pork 4 meals a day. That eat cornbread every other day. That's who we got. There's no reason. Look, I won't put the expectation for them to have a number one run defense. I don't really care to have it. But, man, we better not be getting punked like we've been getting punked. Because if we still getting punked, y'all, man, well, we got some problems in paradise. We got some problems in paradise if we still getting punked. But I can confidently say that the days of getting punked is over. I can confidently say, you know how we gonna test this run defense, y'all? Week 5. That's how you gonna know. Week 5. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got the Giants, we got the Jets. Nah. How you gonna really know? How you gonna really know? Is when you go ahead and pull up the San Fran. That's how you gonna know. Like, yeah. When you see a Mozzie Smith and Hankins, man, push that center in the backfield and make them go lateral. Oh, you can't go here because we got the speed. When you seeing Leighton and them running and hitting, ain't being touched, that's how you know. Oh, yeah, this different. Because y'all know, man, San Francisco got to run that ball. Y'all know that they're going to scheme it and be one of the best, you know what I mean, in terms of running the ball. So that's a perfect test. The Giants, man, Saquon we might not see Saquon. Who knows, right? You got the Jets, man. They're going to be more on Aaron Rodgers' shoulder, right? Philadelphia, good test, but I don't believe we got Philadelphia before the Niners, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe they did before. But that San Francisco game, man, that's it right there. That's it. Teflon, oh my God. Been waiting on it for quite some time. It's like, man, as soon as they want to mess around, man, and get Jay Rattler, they're like, oh, we like these Jay Rattler type of dudes, man, and it ain't been right since. Ever since Colombo fired on Jay Ratliff, ever since he done fired on that man, Jay Ratliff, man, D tackles ain't been the same. The D tackle ain't been the same, man. Man want to go get mess around and get Henry Melton and stuff. Coming from Leroy Glover to you want to go ahead and get some Terrell McClain and Henry Melton. Man, they don't dismiss me with that. If they don't dismiss me with that, y'all, come on, man. Come on. But anywho, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man, and catch up on some of this Cowboy stuff, man. Y'all know, man, we back, man. We back on schedule, man. Uh, game day next week, y'all. Game day next week. Man, we here. Man, it's been what, 8 months? We back. We back. And hopefully, y'all, hopefully, man, we get what we want. You know, we don't know what the future beholds. Anything can happen. That's why Jerry Jones is kind of. But one thing I know, y'all. One thing I know, Dak Prescott better have learned from Trayvon Diggs, and we better have learned our lesson. We better we better be getting ugly in the trenches, y'all. We better be getting ugly. Because if we don't, this whole season is going to look ugly and it's going to be a catastrophe. Because anything other than what we want, what we've been missing for damn near 30 years, won't be accepted this year, y'all. I'll tell you that right now. It will not be accepted this year. We don't care about no excuse, none of that. Because even with our debt, we should still be on top. But anywho, y'all, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man, and check on, see what's going on with these Cowboys, man. Until next time, y'all, we up out of here, man. Y'all stay up.